Okay, folks, I've done a little bit of research and I wanted to list this off, but this is mostly directed for people who are traveling, either coming from the West Coast to the East Coast or the East Coast to the West Coast or North to South, specifically in areas that were hit by Hurricane Helene. North Carolina DOT has put out that all western North Carolina roads should be considered closed. That's all of western North Carolina. You can go on North Carolina 511 to find out the specific information. But I-40, I-26 were closed in several places near Asheville and also in Tennessee. I-26 exit 37 to exit 43 is closed. That's in Tennessee. I-26 exit 49 to exit 53 is closed. That's in North Carolina. I-40 near Black Mountain is closed. I-40 exit 66 to exit 72, mudslide closed on the North Carolina side. It's probably going to take a while for them to clear that. I-40 Tennessee state line, also mudslide closed. I-40 exit 20, flooding closed. I-40 west exit 7, flooding closed. Go to drivenorthcarolina.gov for the latest road info in North Carolina. In Tennessee, all roads in Upper East Tennessee should be considered hazardous and should be avoided unless you are seeking higher ground. In Virginia, the Salem area, US 460 East is closed. In the Bristol area, US 58 West and East is closed. You can go to Virginia 511 road closures, and you can search for US highways, Virginia highways, interstates, and it'll give you a complete list. Georgia, in the Atlanta area, there are so many road closures in the Atlanta area. You need to go to G.511 if you're going through that area. I-81, multiple road closures in New York and Virginia. In New York, I-81 south to I-481 north. Exit 16A is closed. They are detouring everybody off of exit 17. I-81 south, mile marker 221.3 to mile marker 220.8. They are having major bridge work. I've heard multiple stories that I-81 in the southwest region of Virginia is flooded out and closed. These are the roads that I researched because I know a lot of people go through that area in trucks, specifically to go north to south and to go east to west. I don't know what to tell you, except if you are traveling through these areas, you're going to have to do some research online, and you might want to actually go on each individual state's website and find out what roads are closed and what the alternate routes are. There are so much going on in that tri-corner area that they don't want people traveling in there. There is multiple roads out. There's multiple houses out. There's multiple trees down. They're still experiencing some high winds and rain even today, and they are asking everybody not to travel in specifically western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee unless you are seeking higher ground. There are multiple reports of several dams in Tennessee and North Carolina that have breached, including the dam by Newport, Tennessee. Those people are being evacuated. That started yesterday. They probably should all be evacuated by now. Don't go into that area. Emergency response is stretched to the limit at the moment in these areas. So if you can avoid the areas, do so. Let's not become a statistic. There are many businesses that have been washed away. So if you have deliveries in this area, you need to contact your dispatcher and find out if that business is still there. Currently, they are saying there are 46 confirmed deaths. I expect that number to rise exponentially over the next 72 hours because emergency response cannot get into certain areas. So it's going to take a while for them to actually get an accurate death count. And millions are out of power in these areas. Please do not become a statistic. If you can avoid the areas, avoid them. If you are in a safe spot in these areas and there is no chance of you flooding out where you're at, remain in place. That's all I have for you. I hope this was informative to you. And as always go and contact your local authorities and your local emergency response if you are told to evacuate. They will give you routes how to get out. So, Grindstone Ministries is on their own route to certain areas. I haven't found out yet from Bear Independent exactly where they're going. If you can support Grindstone Ministries, please do so. You can go to grindstoneministries.com and donate there. I got to say this. Ryan Hall, y'all, thank you. Your information saved lives. But unfortunately, a lot of properties have been damaged. So folks, I'm going to let you go. Please be praying for those that are in those areas because they are exceptionally hard hit. They've lost everything. Bicycle